Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Happy Tuesday, ladies and gents. I am super excited to see how far we get in today's video. Do I have my notepad or did I move it? I moved it. Okay, that's dope. A couple things before we get started. One, no realistic team changes. I know that I would be trying to do that and to like making it more consistent. I just haven't been able to move from this spot here from these two. Now the third one that I would like to look into is Ogre Pond, but we are literally 4 days away before I can't actually use any of these guys. So well, I can use most of the team, like these three, and I can't use Fluttermane, Ogre Pond, or Tropicos starting the 1st of September, which is totally fine. I also can't use Tornadus either. So when that switch comes in, I will be moving the boxes around to have a little bit more stuff that I can use and what I can't use. So I'll probably have like a restricted box somewhere since I've got plenty of boxes I can do stuff with. And then I have VGC trained ready Pokemon to go and what to do from there. But for now, we're just going to walk in with the team that we've been playing with for probably the most foreseeable future. Like I said, like I'm trying to get these two here, but by the time I get these two calced and ready to go to like the premise is to just counter a lot of the legends that are out there. So like having a strong fighting type, which obviously we do have one in both Dark Urshifu or Water Urshifu. Most likely it's going to be Water Urshifu is what I use. So these three are the trifecta of the water, fire, grass core that a lot of people use nowadays. But I need to make sure that my Rillaboom can actually KO the Pokemon that it's supposed to. So it's supposed to be able to KO Kyogre, because I believe that is super effective against grass. I also want to, I think, rock too. So like Rillaboom's supposed to like take down Kyogre. That's the thing that it focuses on. Incineroar takes down not only Zacian, but Zamazenta. It also will take down Lunala, and it will also take down like Necrozma, depending on the form that they pick, and so on and so forth, right? So I'm building a squad to just focus primarily on the legendaries. That way, if I need to bring in one, like I see like, oh, here's Tropicos, you know, coming in, I would want to bring in like a strong fighting type or someone that's going to avoid whatever Tropicos is going to do, depending on what it is. Most of the time, just like myself, spam Terra Starstorm. So a ghost type would work, not really after it Terras, but before it would work. So like Fluttermane would be part of that. But yeah, I'm still calculating for Incineroar. I'm also looking to transfer my Landorus specifically to the Therian form. Well, it's Therian now, but the incarnate form. So it's the one that's on the cloud, like Tornadus is. And it's supposed to be able to counter electric types. So not only Raging Bolt, but Miraidon. And that's what it's supposed to effectively counter at that point. Now, I haven't been able to figure out a way to where it can do both poison and ground. It probably will not be able to do poison. The Sludge Bomb, for some reason, will not do enough damage to KO Miraidon, but I don't think I'm going to need to change it to poison because it's going to have to rely on Dazzling Gleam that's going to be able to do any type of damage, or just try to avoid Draco Meteor, which is feasible depending on the Pokemon that's on the opposite side of Landorus, right? And there's other Pokemon that we can use to counter those. Like Ogre Pond can counter a lot of the Pokemon can counter Kyogre with Wood Hammer instead of Horn Leech. Horn Leech still does like quite a bit of damage, but we can counter Groudon with Ogre Pond. We can counter Zacian and Zamazenta depending on the mask form, and we can even counter like ice types depending on the mask. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it so that I have an easier time countering what legendaries are and then going from there, which is why building the team, or at least reflecting it right on top of here, is getting really, really tough. I don't really see a reason to have Farigiraf. I haven't really saw a lot of people that are trying to abuse priority like I did that one team. So I think it's just a dime a dozen type of deal. Having Follow Me kind of blows over a lot of that. So Farigiraf could be retorted to like just a basic dark type that it's going to really put a lot of pressure in on that slot. So we could actually probably use this Urshifu in that slot and probably get the same benefit as if we had it. It still doesn't have like the fire aspect, which we could use Incineroar to get that fire grass water core. So we do have that, and I don't have like a fire user, and I have no way to really get rid of grass types and stuff like that. So that's something to consider. But for right now, we'll just do what we've been doing best and hoping for the best on our side. We'll continue on with our matches and going from here. As per usual, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe as we get into our matches, and I'll see you at the end. Kind of, not really. I'll see that. Yeah, anyway, let's see how we do, shall we? Okay, so we've got Pikachu, King Gambit, Water Ogerpon, Tornadus, Miraidon, and Iron Moth. So Pikachu has Fake Out, so we do have to plan for that. We're gonna bring in these two, Ogerpon and Truckus. That's what we're gonna bring in. We're bringing in these four, and we're going Farigiraf and Milotic. Farigiraf isn't really good here. It would stop King Gambit, but it's also very super effective against it because Dark type versus Psychic type is kind of a wash there. With me having the Covert Cloak on Whimsicott, we are not afraid of Fake Out from Pikachu. And Sucker Punch, I mean, we can just redirect it with Follow Me and stuff like that. We do not have a terrain person, but we do have someone that erases it. We will have to plan around that like a lot, right? A lot. So we're gonna have to try to play this the best way that we possibly can. Can't read those luxury balls. Okay, so Iron Moth, King Gambit. Okay. So no Tailwind on their side, but we got booster energies on Fluttermane and Iron Moth. Iron Moth is special attack. Interesting. So Sucker Punch should not get the KO. I'm gonna drop that 2 stages. And I'm gonna hit this. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Gonna hit it. Fake Tears. Drop its defenses. Here comes Shadow Ball. Oh, it's just barely not enough. Acid Spray. Whimsicott goes down. Now I am well into like the bad territory. Metal Burst. That was hoping for a combo move, I think. Let's go and bring out Tropicos. Now because Tailwind on my side didn't go off, if they brought in Tornadus, I'm in trouble. I'm in absolute trouble. But we're gonna just go ahead and just put my pressure here, and I'm gonna protect on Fluttermane. Metal Burst is interesting. It acts just like counter, so how much damage that it took, that the Pokemon took, is how much damage is going to be applied back, doubled. So let's say that I hit something for like, let's say that it has 100 HP and I hit it for 80, it would have its BP based on how much damage that it took, and then again double. So first it would the BP would be 80, and then it would get doubled to 160 and it would hit the target. It attacked on the Iron Moth. Okay. Terra Star Storm. This is gonna hit the King Gambit. Does a considerable amount of damage. Tau Cleave. It's not enough to get the KO. Gets pretty close though. Our Star Storm, and I'm just gonna go ahead and Dazzling Gleam because it's not like Iron Moth is gonna outspeed me, and I don't know if it has Sucker Punch. Oh, it does, but it does not take down Fluttermane. Gets really, really close though. Here, have one of these. Well, I mean, I was like, oh well, there goes that strat. Just barely hold on with 7 HP. I used to have a Fluttermane that lived against Qian Pao's Sucker Punches a lot. And that was a really, really fun set to run. I kind of want to do that again, but if I do that now, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference. Not because of the fact that we're going to be losing our pseudo restricteds here in a little bit. It's more of the fact that, well, there's tornadoes, great. It's more of the fact that the, what am I trying to say here? We could swap to, you know what? Let's swap to Ogerpon because I think we're gonna get hit really hard, and Tailwind's gonna come up first. So we're gonna retreat to reset the specs, and Ogerpon can take a hit. The thing I'm trying to say is it's not because we're gonna lose all our pseudo legends. It's because of the fact that I don't want to reset Fluttermane. I just don't. I think it would be a bad idea. There's Tailwind. Dazzling Gleam. It's not enough to get the KO, but it is going to do enough. We'll do this. Follow me. I mean, Bleak Windstorm could hit. Nope, Dazzling Gleam instead. Yeah, they won this. I was hoping for a single target, not a multi-target. So, that's our bad. But yes, I just don't want to lose the stats that we have currently for Fluttermane, because if we change Fluttermane right now, since we're not using the specs variant, it's going to do way less damage, and I don't know if sacrificing survivability is going to be the case, if that makes sense. I think that's a spec. If that would have missed, I think I would have been able to come back from this, but I don't think so. But I think that was a spec Miraidon. It just did Dazzling Gleam, which, you know, would make the best sense, but yeah. Good match. Good match. Wow, Charjabug? Okay. Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Tornadus, Indeedee, Annihilate, and Porygon Z. Charjabug, for those who don't know, is a really good Pokemon to use in Pokemon Go. Now, Charjabug also has an ability that boosts its partner's special attack by 30%. You know, Chi-Yu, the Pokemon that you would usually use to, like, drop everyone's special defenses 25%, well, Charjabug literally will drop no one's special defenses, but it'll increase your own by 30%. So that's cool, very interesting, and not so fun to deal with. In this instance, we're going to do this because we're going to have to worry about Indeedee bringing up anti-priority. We do have to kind of deal with Annihilate in some sense. If it comes out first, I will have to protect in hopes to not get hit with Final Gambit. Most likely will be Scarfed in that case, but we'll see. Oh, look at that! Annihilate. Indeedee. Yep, okay. So we do have to worry about that now, but we're fine with that. Psychic Seed activates on the Indeedee, so that's a special defense boost, which I'm totally cool with. I get a Photosynthesis boost, so we're probably also going to be seeing Trick Room here, so I don't see us doing anything more than just doing this and that. His Final Gambit doesn't hurt Fluttermane. It's a ghost type. So unless they don't know what that, we should not suffer much from that. And if, you know, for whatever reason, Indeedee goes follow me. Okay. So we'll do that. Rage Fist instead. I mean, that's a good call. Ghost type move. Right into a ghost type Pokemon. Does get the KO. Not bad. And Baton Pass. Interesting. So you're going to give your special defense boost to who? Probably Calyrex Shadow Rider, if I had to guess. I mean, they stopped priority with Entity, so they're kind of like, okay, well, this is going to be interesting. And they took down Fluttermane pretty easily, so it's not like they don't have options. Aha! So it is Calyrex Shadow Rider. Cool. Honestly, I'm okay with this, because now it's just bringing Terapagos. Pair of shifts. Terapagos transformed. I activate Tailwind. Terra goes straight into Shadow Rider, who gets a +1 for special defenses. Not bad using Baton Pass with your second surge. You just kind of turn everything off. But now they don't have any priority, and I'm going to actually... Well, I don't know if I'm going to outspeed Shadow Rider. This is going to be interesting. I should. Because I think when he's Terra'd, he goes into a different stat line. And I have only 4 points invested into speed. I'll have to look. I need to get back into not only like keeping count of the Pokemon that I see during my ranked matches. Okay, Protect on the Calyrex, which is totally fine. But I also should keep track of the teams that I use and like their current stat values. I think that's a little bit better. How are you faster? You're still faster than Terapagos? Oh, good. It still goes through a spread. Good. I did do Tailwind, right? I could have sworn I did Tailwind still. He was still faster? Wow, was it Scarfed and they just went into Rage Fist? That would answer a lot. Entity brings up the field again. Yeah, I did. So that had to be Scarfed. Protect and Terra Starstorm, because Calyrex protected last time. The item that it has is unknown at the moment. Wasn't Life Orb. Well, we don't know if it's Life Orb. If it is, awesome. If it's not, probably Sash. It could also be a berry. I'm not sure. Terra goes to Calyrex. Ghost, Fairy, Fighting. You're going to use Terra Blast. Is that going to be enough speed, though? Terra Blast, Terra Fighting. This should not KO. Oh, nope. That will. Absolutely will. Okay, that was bad. Nope, I attack first. Okay, so I do outspeed Calyrex. And this should get the does not still? Are you serious? Terapagos, you are completely dumbfounding, man. There's the KO. How is it that Terapagos can get a super effective hit on that Pokemon? Yes, it does have a special defense boost. But come on, man. And it was Life Orb, okay. Matter of fact, was Life Orb. As a matter of fact, it's 100% Life Orb. How long do I have Tailwind for 2 more turns? Okay, so we're just gonna go there, and I'm gonna go there. That was a helping hand as well. I'm not expecting Terapagos to live that, obviously, but I expected the damage to be much higher, even though it was a +1. A +1 special defense should not offset that so much, in my opinion. Retweets the Entity. Out comes their 4th Pokemon, which is going to be Porygon Z. Protect. So it's gonna set up for Trick Room, I think. Moonblast gets hit with the Protect, which is totally fine. But I'm also gonna Ivy Cudgel. Porygon Z. That's a lot of damage. And we'll just do it again. I still have Trick Room from one more turn, so it's not like they can stop me. They can go for the double for Calyrex, but my Trick Room ends, and if they set up Trick Room, my Tailwind ends next turn, or at the end of this turn. So they can set Trick Room, but then I'm faster than Calyrex. So unless it was like slower on purpose. Okay, out comes Indity. Moonblast knocks down Indity, and I'm definitely gonna knock down Porygon Z. They can't realistically stop me, so their win condition to swap out here was actually wrong. Because now they're gonna bring out Calyrex, who has no buffs whatsoever. Yeah, my Tailwind's gone, but that doesn't matter. I just set Tailwind back up next turn, and they literally can't do anything. Yeah, you negate berries, and you get Grimnay boost. But I'm just gonna go like this and that. Yeah, like the battle is over. Like you can protect again, but next turn I'm just gonna bop you in the face with the club. So with that, we are once again really close of passing over our loss record. Really hoping. Let's do it. Okay, so we have Incineroar, Ursaluna Blood Moon, Water Ogerpon, Burgraff, Smeargle, and Calyrex Ice Rider. Nope, let's not do that. Don't need copyrighted stuff on my stuff here. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna be interesting. Absolutely interesting. I think the best way that I have to deal with this is to literally start with the slow-ish Pokemon. Because if they start off... You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Tropicos and Milotic. Maybe Burgraff. Reverse the Trick Room. And then Fluttermane. Yeah, because even with Sturdy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive a lot of the hits there. And if we're able to stop Trick Room for whatever, if they try to use it for whatever reason, right? If we're able to stop it, then we should have an easier way of dealing with it. But if we open up with Milotic and Tropicos, and they open up with Incineroar, nope. But they do have Smeargle. So... we do have a way of dealing with Ice Rider Calyrex with the team that we've got. Let's see. Let's Scald the little guy. I would go solely into Ice Rider, but I think they know that. So I think they're going to protect first. Which is why I Terra'd and went straight into Dark Pulse. I don't think I need to really spam Terra Starstorm. For that reason there. Lynch could not move. Scald. Break the Sash, possibly burn. Okay. Okay, warp the dimensions. Well, do you... Yeah, I mean, if they do wide guard, they called it, obviously. I'm okay with... Nope, they spored instead. Okay. Glacial Lance. Not very effective on Milotic. Go knock down that guy, so now we don't have to worry about wide guard coming to be a thing. And now I can possibly burn that guy over there, which is potentially what I really, really wanted. I want to be able to burn Calyrex Ice Rider, because then that lowers down the damage considerably, which is why I have Milotic here. It's a great counter against this Pokemon. And they don't really want to bring out Incineroar because I'm going to get a competitive boost. Helping Hand. Okay. Goes Combat. On the Tropicos, does get the KO. Drops its defense and special defense, which may end up working in our favor, especially if it burns it. So come on, Scald. Do your thing. Close combat, though. That's interesting. Everyone usually goes with high horsepower. So, Scald. Not so much. But no burn. Really? No burn? No burn, Zo? Let's bring on our own Burgraph. Let's do Foul Play. And I'm going to try to burn the Farigiraf. Actually... Let's see. Well, I don't want a Helping Hand. Helping Hand would be worst. Yeah, you know what? Let's double into that slot. I don't think they're going to really matter too much. Yep, okay. So they're just going to try to be as offensive as possibly can. Which, okay. That's cool. My Pokemon are tanky enough to take it. Apparently not Farigiraf. What? Come on, bro. +2. Scald. Burn it, please. There we go. There we go. Milotic is now just kind of sitting pretty now because it doesn't really have to worry about anything. Especially now that that thing's burnt. Waterman gets to come out. It's going to be really, really dangerous now. Super dangerous. Booster energy. Trick Room. Oh, it only lasts one more turn, huh? You wouldn't say. You don't say! You don't say! Here, have a double protect. You don't say! You only have one more turn. Okay, get a little bit of healing. That's a burn. A lot. Dimensions return to normal. I'm just gonna go... You know what? Let's just... Oh, whoops. I almost made the biggest mistake of my career. Let's do this. Knew that. Absolutely knew that. Knew that was gonna come up because like, oh, I don't want to like target into that now. I could have like probably like moon blasted into Farigiraf because I don't think I have enough damage to stop it, but that's okay. See, that's why I was like, maybe Urshifu would be perfect here because then he could just like completely shut off Lettermane. But I don't really have to worry about a lot. I could just protect and then go for Ice Rider because he's seen some better days. Absolutely. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just do that. Up in hand. I mean, you're burnt. You got +2, but you're burnt. I don't know if that's gonna do a whole lot. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Glacial Lance goes off to protect. Oh, Oh, well, that was a crit. Okay, that's to be expected. Here you go. There's that. You go down. So now it should be the last two. Now, if they have a fast-ish Pokemon, I might be in the standing still, but I think Frigorap's gonna be gone. Not Frigorap, Milotic's gonna be gone. I don't know if I can get Recover off Ursaluna. Probably not. Absolutely not. We will hit this target, and I'm going to protect with Milotic. Here comes Cetera. It's going to go straight to Ursaluna. Probably normal. Yep. This is going to give a boost to Blood Moon and other things. They're probably not going to worry about Flutter Mane. I mean, they could, but they would probably want to focus on Milotic first. It would make sense to me if they did that. Protect here. Hyper Voice. I mean, oh yeah, that would definitely do it. Flutter Mane might go down here then. Yep. Okay. Not bad. And that's a Life Orb. Question is, am I slower than the bear? I mean, let's give it a shot, right? Recover. Here comes Helping Hand. Am I slower than Ursaluna? Nope. That's a loss. Officially not able to catch up to our loss record. That sucks. Trick Room is still a little bit of an issue for our team, but it's kind of hard to... well, I guess I shouldn't say it's really hard to stop a hard Trick Room team. You clearly see it, so you know what you have to deal with. The thing that sucks is that unless you have someone to deal with, you know, Trick Room, it becomes a hard strategy. Like, I was able to withstand the first round of Trick Room, so turn 5, I was free. But I was not able to stop the Frigoraph, which is why I'm like, you know, it would have been perfect if I was able to stop the Frigoraph. But also having Urshifu on the team would probably be good, because then I can just go through Protects. Or at least having Iron Boulder, which I do not have at this current moment. Now, I do have Violet. I do have a new copy of Violet, and I do have the DLC. So that's going to be saved for a Let's Play. But for right now, that's... I can get my Pokemon that I need for the Living Dex, which I'm super excited for. Because then there's the 3 Loyals that I don't have. I don't have them in this game, right? They're in Pokemon Home right now for the Living Dex. I can take those out and actually start using them in the game for when Regulation G comes back. I think that's in March or April. I think it might be a little after January. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I will look that up. But yes, I'm trying to build a physical Living Dex. So I'm getting close. I'm down to like 30 Pokemon, and most of them are mythicals. So it is what it is at that point. I can't really control that. Okay, so we have Baxcalibur, Entity, Kyogre, Slowking, Smeargle, and Weezing. Dope. So we do have Rain, Swift Swim, or Chilling Reception for Slowking, which really goes in with Baxcalibur. And they have Entity to make sure that there is no priority and stuff like that. So a very good use of Pokemon here. I think the best course of action that I have is to go with Flutter Mane Whimsicott, because then if I have to deal with Weezing, I still outspeed a lot of the people. I won't have Prankster. That don't really matter. And I can protect in case of like Smeargle comes out. Bring in Ogerpon after that. We'll bring in Terapagos. That way we can kind of get everything off the field. Now, Terapagos may not have its ability if Weezing is on the field. Weezing's very interesting. To be able to use your Pokemon effectively, at least one of them, Weezing is forcing one of your teammates to carry the ability shield on them. And when it first came out that Weezing was like being adverse, like not adverse, was being used a lot, people would use the ability shield on your intimidators. So like Incineroar, your Landorus Therians, that's what's the main target there. But you can also use it for like Pokemon like Roaring Moon. Why would you use it on it? Well, if you ran a Sun team, that would make a lot of sense, right? But yeah. Okay, so I don't have to worry about priority, which is great. Because Entity's on the field. So they kind of messed themselves up a little bit, I feel like. I'm not going to do Tailwind. They could have Tailwind on Smeargle, obviously, but I do not want to use it. Instead, I'm just going to attack into it with Moonblast. Because here we go. Dazzling Gleam does a little bit of damage to that slot, and bop. Smeargle goes down. Entity is sitting on the field. Are you going to activate Trick Room? Yes, you are. Okay. Which really affects Fluttermane. Doesn't necessarily affect Whimsicott too much. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. Out comes Kyogre. Starts to rain. Let's go ahead and... You know what? I'm just going to let Fluttermane fall. I'm going to Dazzling Gleam, and I'm going to protect on Whimsicott. Because Kyogre is going to have no speed investment whatsoever. So if your main thing is like a slow-ish Trick Room team, you do not want to invest any speed in any of your Mons, and if you can have 0 IV in speed, that would be perfect. Unfortunately, I'm not that much of a hunter myself. I like having all my things perfect as much as I possibly can, but I use the bottle caps. Okay, Entity does follow me to get all the attention over to that side, which is totally cool. Here comes Water Spout. Whimsicott's going to protect itself because why not? And Fluttermane's definitely going to get knocked out here because there's no way, well, definitely not a crit. Terra Water raining? Yeah, nope, that's not happening whatsoever. So, good luck, everybody else. But we are going to remove the field here pretty quickly. So Trick Room is still active, I believe, for 3 more turns? Yes, 3 more turns. Terra, this, and I'm going to go ahead and Fake Tears. Kyogre as well, because once I get done Terra, the field is going to be gone, which then allows me to just get a little bit of that ooffa over on Kyogre. Now, I can't stop it from being able to do anything, right? I don't have Quash or anything like that. That would be great. To have Quash right now, using like that Graffifi thing or like Murkrow, bro. Like, yeah, that'd be perfect. Fake Tears over on the Kyogre. We're going to drop its defensive stat to 2 stages. Dazzling Gleam comes out. There's a little bit of chip damage. It's going to prevent, Sashes. But Terra Star Storm, because I'm slower than Kyogre. Oh, there it goes. There it goes, and there you go. You have 2 Pokemon left, and one's incredibly injured. And I am slower. That probably took them off guard. It's like, oh. Now I don't know what the speed tier is for Baxcalibur. But I don't have to worry about it, because I'm just going to protect on Whimsicott, because why not? Why not, right? I don't have to worry about it. Entity can't swap out. They don't have any weather. So right now I could just sit here and go Fake Tears over on Baxcalibur and just hope for the best. It's not like they can stop me. They do have Ice Shard though. And since we're in Trick Room, Ice Shard would go first. Because that's how that works. It's a reverse speed, so any abilities, anything like that would just happen behind unless it's a higher priority. So there's that. Dazzling Gleam does not affect the Whimsicott. Barely any damage to Tropicos here. Terrastar, yeah. I'm slower than the Baxcalibur himself. Here, have one of these. Whimsicott goes down. Baxcalibur loses 60 or 70% of his HP. I want to say 60. Probably around there. Icicle Spirit goes into Protect. So, Trick Room has one more turn. I'm okay with this. And yeah, I'm just gonna fake Tears. Why not? Battle's canceled. That was a really, really good match. I thought that I was going to like struggle with Trick Room, but I also didn't understand how the speed tiers were going to work with a slower Kyogre than mine. Because like a lot of people don't invest in a speed into Kyogre in special or anything else. So like, oh, you want to use Trick Room? That's cool. Maybe that's how we use Terapagos, guys. Maybe we set up Tropicos in Trick Room. Maybe that's the strat. Maybe we have to bring in someone that can A, set up Trick Room, and B, have Helping Hand. Maybe that's the strat. Maybe that's what we need to do with Tropicos, because as soon as I did any like all of that, that was so much easier. Okay. Ooh, Tropicos, Grimmsnarl, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Comfey, and Landorus Incarnate. Oh boy. So in my search, like I said in the intro, in my search to trying to counter a lot of the legends, there is one that I haven't calced for yet, and that is Terapagos. I do not know if I'll be able to counter it as of right now, but 3 of the Pokemon I am calcing for is literally on that team. So this is going to be very, very interesting to say the least. I do have to worry about a lot of priority there. Farigiraf would be preferred here as well. I do need to be able to outspeed everything there. So I think... Oh, this is weird. Like, I don't... Oh... I also don't think I outspeed. We'll bring in these two, Fluttermane and Terapagos. We won't bring in Ogerpon because Ogerpon doesn't do well against Landorus. Sludge Bomb, obviously, and he doesn't outspeed. And I don't really want to get set up for Tailwind. It would be beneficial, but I think Landorus stops at 163, and I did not program Ogerpon to be able to outspeed it. I'm more worried about just Grimmsnarl just being able to do its thing. So Terra Shift. So now we don't have to worry about any type of priority being hit on our side, which is totally fine. I'm going to Helping Hand you, and I'm going to Scald Grimmsnarl. Because I don't even want to set up Trick Room. I don't want that kind of speed control either. But I do have to be able to swap Milotic in like an instant. So... they're not going to be able to do anything to me specifically. They're going to be able to get screens, and that's it. The white screen. Totally cool. I'm totally cool with that. All Mind. Okay. Okay. Scald. Have one of those. No burn. Proc that, and we'll just do that. Because it's probably going to go for another Calm Mind boost. Because right now, Grimmsnarl can't do anything on my side of the field. Like, it's completely locked out of most of its moves. Like Thunder Wave. It gets Spirit Break, but I don't know if that's going to be like something that you would want to do. You can hit Milotic, right? I'm totally investing a lot of my attacking power into Milotic right now, but they're going to learn very quickly that that's not a... You can't do that, Armor Tail. Nice try. Calm Mind? Okay. I'm okay with that. Oh no, a +2. You can officially start wrecking my face now. Oh wait. Foul play. Just to proc the Terra Shell. Do you have leftovers? Of course you have leftovers. Is it enough to heal you? Just barely not enough. So now I'm going to hit it. You can't set up while Milotic is out there, and you can't hit me with priority right now, so Grimmsnarl needs to leave the field. That's a good choice, too. Out comes Incineroar. Ah, Rillaboom. Cat. Pocket Hand. Flex. Cat. Scald. Burn. There's the burn. Okay, I'm good there. Okay. Let's go ahead and protect here, and I'm going to swap to Terapagos now. I have no worries about Fake Out. Milotic has to leave the field now because their main target is off the field. So as far as I'm concerned, I've burnt Rillaboom, I shut down Terapagos, and I've effectively shut down Milotic. Or not Milotic, but Grimmsnarl. So I'm okay to do with what I want to do right now. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Woodhammer goes into the Terra Shell. Shouldn't do that much damage since you're burnt. Nope. Okay. Spirit Break. That's unfortunate. That right there is super unfortunate. Because that -1 is gonna kill me. But I'm hoping... I'm really hoping to do some major damage here. Like this. Now, I know that they have Light Screen and Reflect Up, so it's not going to do as much damage. So I'm totally expecting this to just flop. Right? It's 100% going to flop. Swap out Rillaboom. Okay. Brings out their Terapagos. Okay. Get rid of the grass. Up in hand. Starstorm. Break. Oh, back Terapagos. This is like a game of chess. I know what their rook or their king looks like. I know what mine looks like. And they're going to have a hard time dealing with mine. Lost Terras. So no switches. Terra Starstorm. It's not a super effective Spirit Break. Okay, that's a crit. That's a lot. But I get a +1. Now, let's do this. You attacked before me before. So I'm going to do this. Still can't do Thunder Wave. Armor Tail protects it. Twisted Dimensions. Let's see if this works in my favor. Let's see how this rolls out. This might have screwed me, I'm not sure. Okay. Spirit Break, so Grimmsnarl attacks before Milotic. Ah, I attack before the big boss. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's what I was hoping for. I can deal with Grimmsnarl attacking before Milotic. I just have to make sure I can attack before the big boss over there. Because if I need to recover, I can. That's all I really needed. Like, I just needed to be able to heal before they could. Okay, light screen's off. It's gonna come back. So let's do a little bit more damage to Grimmsnarl. He's not necessarily doing anything right now. Light screen's a good call. You will want to put that up. Skull. Burn. No burn. Dark Pulse. Onto the Frograph. So unfortunately gonna get the KO. Now you have a very weird predicament, because now I'm going to bring out my Terapagos. I don't know if I'm going to be faster or slower, but if you Thunder Wave it, I'm definitely slower. And if you Spirit Break it, well, I could have hazed there. Thunder Wave. Oh, you would have. Yeah, I just hit the Milotic. Yeah, just do that. Just make it. I either am slower or I won the 50-50. I'm not sure which one. I'm not minused, but I am doing a lot of damage. Okay. Reflect's gone, so are you going to reapply it, or are you going to do something else? I'm going to swap the Fluttermane just in case if you do something else, though. Now I'm going to go straight into that slot. You have access to protect, but I think Grimmsnarl is going to worry about getting into that. Trick Room should be getting off here either this turn or next turn. There's the protect. Underway. I mean, that's a very bad call because now I'm slower than you. Scald. Okay. Withdrew Terapagos. It's not bad. Not a bad call. Comes Rillaboom. Underway. Okay. Moonblast. Scald. Rillaboom gonna be able to knock me out now? That's the question. It's burnt, so everything that it does is not gonna do a whole lot of damage. But they still have one more Pokemon in the back? Jesus, how long have we been doing this? Long freaking time, I can tell you that. Light Screen, which is probably not that long. Let's go ahead and protect here. Protect there. It's a good call. I'm gonna protect in here. Fluttermane couldn't move because it's paralyzed. That's okay, it went into the protect anyway. Windhammer on the Fluttermane. Ooh, that's a lot of recoil damage. That's a lot of recoil damage. Are you sure you want to deal with that? Are you sure about that? What's their fourth? Have I really not seen their fourth? That's insane. I've literally not seen their fourth. Classic Glide. Yep. Down goes Fluttermane. Calm Mind. Scald. That's a crit. No burn still? Oh, come on. Come in. Come on, guy. Come on, guys. Why didn't you give me that? That would have been sick. Thing is, now I'm gonna have to say goodbye to my Tropicos. Because now I have to get hit by Rillaboom. Let's see if I can take down theirs. Oh, they retreated. Okay, that's interesting. Comfy. Huh? Oh, interesting. Okay. Terra Starstorm. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not a bad like an out. All right, let's see who wins the 50-50. Floral healing. A lot of healing to that Terapagos. 3 minutes. That was all of its HP. Are you kidding me? Citrus Berry on Comfy. And Starstorm, there goes mine. There's only 3 minutes left. I just looked down on the clock. It's almost 20 minutes long. Bro, if I had just a little bit more, like if I had Ogerpon instead of Fluttermane, I think I would have been able to take this match. There's the burn. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted this entire time. I think I will get... No. Burn only does a little bit of damage. 2 minutes left until the battle ends. When two walls fight each other. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Light screen finally wore off. Grass just disappeared. So there's that. Let's take out Comfy. Floral healing. I had just a little bit more star power. Just a little bit more. I think the +1 has definitely helped out, and I haven't been able to like effectively use Haze. Burn? Yes. Why not? Just burn everybody. Just burn it all. Just burn them all. 60 seconds. Oh my god. I haven't had this in forever. Come on, just protect. Oh no. That sucks. Training kiss. Good game. That was pretty good. I can't be mad at that one. That was an epic fight. We got to see like the majestic use of Milotic there. I thought I had gotten rid of more than that though. I thought I did. Nope. Nope. Dang. Dang, I thought I had gotten rid of more. Maybe next time. That was a good match though. I don't really have any complaints about it. Almost went down to time. We had like 30 seconds left. It's dope. Okay, we have Whimsicott, Weirdeer, okay, Cineroar, Miraidon, Ursaluna, and Water Ogerpon. Okay, so we kind of get a glimpse of what's going to happen here. Probably going to get set up with Trick Room. And if that's the case, we do not want to have Whimsicott there per se, but we could also enforce Paragraph. Now, Weirdeer can also No Imprison, which then stops Trick Room. So we do have to pick and choose what is going to be the thing. Let's go Whimsicott, Blutter, Terapagos, and I don't want to bring in Milotic because if they bring in Ogerpon, that's a really bad sign. Let's go Ogerpon instead. Now, if we did bring in Milotic, right, and we had to fight against Water Ogerpon versus Milotic, Milotic's going to lose. Ogerpon has not only grass type moves, but has the ability to get water absorbed, so we just heal it instead of doing damage to it. It's not a good combo. Miraidon, Whimsicott, Fluttermane, and Whimsicott. He was heightened. You don't have your Trick Room setter, so I think I'm fine with Tailwind. I'm gonna protect here just in case if you went after Flutter Mane. Here comes the Terra. Probably number right on. It is. Terra Electric. Now you have an Encore target on Flutter Mane. Light Screen. Okay. Volt Switch on the Flutter Mane. Okay. Let's Big Tears. And Moonblast, thinking that you're not going to Encore. Because I could have Encored you, so you're... Oh, you did go into Encore. Oh. That means they're not using... Okay. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. It's like I knew Encore is going to come out, but I figured they would like, oh, well, they can taunt me, so they're not going to have that. And it's like, that means they have mental herbs, so they can get through their strat without any problems with like, with their fellow Whimsicott user. So that's how that breaks down. Like they didn't see Fake Out on my side, so they're not going to worry about it. Obviously, they would have no reason to worry about it. But I'm going to bring out Terapagos now. Fake Tears, Ogerpon, Terra Starstorm hits the Whimsicott. Because I don't care now. I mean, this is like the best way to do it anyway, but I'm just going to lower down the special defenses of Ogerpon because this is going to hit, but they have Light Screen up. And now Whimsicott could have the Light Clay, but it's unlikely. It's very unlikely that they'll have the Light Clay. Fake Tears. Drop your special defenses 2 stages. They're going to activate Tailwind, so now they're about the same speed. Ivy Cudgel. No, Punk's not enough to get the KO. It's a lot of damage. But it does not get the KO. It's about almost 90. Probably 90. They don't get the... that's how that works. Tailwind lasts for 1 more turn. They have Tailwind for 3. And protect, but we're gonna have to swap next turn. But I don't think there's gonna be a next turn. I don't think I have to worry about it. Moonblast. That might set it up. There's Starstorm. Almost got the double. My Tailwind's gone. They still have theirs for 2 turns. Oops, don't want to do that. Discharge. Interesting. I have Tailwind for 2 more turns. I don't have mine. I'm going to protect and Air Starstorm, but I feel like Discharge's gonna come out. There's no reason why they wouldn't do it. Yep, there it is. They don't have to worry about their partner at all. And Terrapagos. Definitely gonna go down, but it's okay. Like, he didn't have very much HP, and there's no reason why I was gonna swap out to bring in Ogerpon. Hyper Voice. Their light screens off. It comes out Ogerpon. I'm going to Tailwind, and I'm going to Horn Leech the Ursaluna. It's probably going to protect here. No protect. Okay. Here comes the Discharge. Does not affect Ursaluna. Might KO Bull. Does not. It's really, really close. It paralyzes the Ogerpon. Am I... No, I'm not faster. Oh, I am. Okay. But I'm still probably going to be taken down by Hyper Voice. Or Blood Moon. Voice. Down goes Whimsicott. Not enough. Almost. Almost. We'll just hit Rhydon, doesn't really matter. I think he still outspeeds me. Yep. Good game. So as soon as they were able to interrupt Fluttermane, that's when I knew that it was over. Because like that disruption right there made it so that I wasn't able to get like a lot of heavy damage off, and I wasn't able to do anything against Miraidon. It was most likely Spect, because it just did the Discharge after that. So once it did Volt Switch, it just left, right? So as soon as it got Encored, it made it very, very difficult. Fake Tears, I don't think really had any effect since I was doing like 33% less damage. Hold up, I'll be right back. My apologies, Pokefans. I thought I heard something in the background that needed my immediate attention. So thankfully, nothing's going on. So we're able to roll out the carpet for us and end today's episode as it is. If you guys enjoyed what I've done so far, please consider leaving a like, hitting the subscribe button, or even leaving a comment down below, as I will be releasing some cool things that I have in the pipeline. I know I've said stuff like this, but I actually have a lot more defined stuff that I will be looking into and hopefully be implementing to the channel. So I'm hoping you guys will like some of that stuff. Currently, we are sitting at 15,431 as our overall rank for season 21. We have 98 battles, 46 wins, 52 losses. This was the video to get caught up with our win-loss record, and we are 6 behind. But that doesn't mean that we will not have good matches in the future. We went 2-4, but a lot of those were incredibly close, especially match 5, where we literally almost went to time. Like, that was a really, really good match to me. So while I do feel bad for losing, I don't feel as bad because we did a lot of good work with a lot of the mons that we have. Now, we need to start thinking about Regulation H, since that's literally less than a week away. We've got 4 more days, and then we go completely backwards to where we don't have access to any of our pseudo legends, 1-game legends, except for maybe Ursaluna Blood Moon, but everything else we lose access to. So no more Ogerpon, no more Urshifu, no more Miraidon or Koraidon, no more Paradox Pokemon, no more Runic Pokemon. It's going to be very interesting to go back to the way things were before those Pokemon stepped onto the field. Now, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. Happy Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please stay hydrated. Please stay cool. It's starting to pick up degree-wise here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm not excited for it, but we're going to continue trucking on and go from there. For now, though, that's the end of the video. I'm hoping you guys enjoy. Please do everything that I said before. There's a playlist at the end if you guys want to watch more. And lastly, hit the notification bell. Like, do you do things? All right, I'm out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.